How's it going, guys? Welcome to Audio Addiction. We have Dark Divine with us, and they can say their names and what they do in the band.
What's up, everybody? I'm Robbie. I play guitar.
Hello, I'm Tristan. I play the drums.
There we go. Well, obviously, guys, I'm here, but I'm behind the camera because if you can't tell, that is a very small couch, so
I mean,
I could, if I'm really feeling, feisty, I'll go sit in that corner.
If it gets cold enough.
Yeah, it gets cold enough. It is very chilly here in Philadelphia. But guys, I haven't heard of your band before this. I did check out Dead, your newest song. Gotta say, it's a slapper. Love it. How did you guys kind of start out? Just give me the anthology story of Dark Divine and how you guys met and made the band.
Well, Tristan and I had met prior to this band. We were in another band together, and from the departure of that band, he had asked me when he was going to this band that is now Dark Divine, kind of asked me to come over with him, and we had met Jay. We met the rest of the band, and just we all knew what we wanted to do music wise, and then the whole horror thing kind of came a little bit after that when we had written Halloween Town, and we kind of stemmed from that, and ever since then we've kind of become the spooky band that we are now.
Yeah, I have to dig the aesthetic. I obviously haven't seen you guys live, so this will, be going on before the show happens, but I will be definitely getting a live set of you guys live. So hopefully if people can't see on this tour, they'll be able to check out the video a little later on. But was with your previous project, did you guys have that sort of like spooky like setup before that, and you just were like, let's continue going with that, or just curious?
So Robbie has always been the spooky guy.
Yeah.
Even in the band that him and I were in before, he was doing this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so it's
And
not a one-off.
And then it was all just coincidence that we joined a new band, started a new band. This was his aesthetic. Our first song, we were like, what do we want to write about? And Anthony's like, man, let's write a Halloween song. And he already looks like, like this.
That's
We're like,
how he looks
that
normally,
works.
yeah.
And then we did it, and we put it out, and we're like, let's see how it goes.
So I am to blame.
He is to blame. But everything just, came together kind of on its own like that. So, pretty dope.
Yeah, that's probably the coolest thing about this band is a lot of things that have happened for us has just been natural. It's all been organic, and it's been cool to see.
Yeah, I like the progress. I did go back and kind of listen to some older stuff after Dead, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
These guys have been doing it for a little bit, so it's always cool to see, the growth of a band from, like, the first song all the way to the most current release, so it's very nice, and you guys are killing it. Also, getting signed is quite a big thing, so.
Invogue, both of them are great. The team that we have is very, very supportive. They believe in us very, very much,
Very sick.
and that was a very, very cool and kind of encouraging thing once it came into place, and it's just pushed us and developed us even further than what we expected to go, and it's been a really cool experience. It's been very, very supportive to us, and we appreciate them.
They've helped us tremendously. Like, they've been super, super, supportive, like Robbie was saying, but also, like, they've guided us along the way and
Very
kind of
nice.
explained things, and like, yeah, they've really, have helped us handle what we've kind of started with Halloween Town and everything. That it got like a snowball effect, and then sooner or later everything just got out of control. And we were like, good thing we got this team behind us now to kind of guide us on
To
where
just
to
kind
go.
of like funnel
'Cause we're
everything
like, I
in.
don't know where
Yeah, it is a pretty big learning process, and
Sure,
the more you
yeah.
go, the more you learn.
Yeah.
But when you have a team that's behind you every step of the way, that actually believes in you and wants to work
Yeah.
with you, it's very, very encouraging to us to keep doing. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And I feel like when you have a band that is like what you guys do, it's good that they have like a hand on what you're doing, and obviously also, let you do what you do. I think I think there's a nice bit of reservedness that they have with amongst the label, but then at the same time, it's cool to see you guys just go out there and do your thing. That's
it's
neat.
all about balance.
It's the
and that's-
balance,
They're
yeah.
very supportive of that. So.
That's probably the coolest thing that I believe, in my opinion, we've experienced, is that they don't try and make us something that we aren't.
Sure, yeah.
They're very supportive in us being who we are and doing what we do that
Yeah.
makes us us, and that's been one of the greatest, things for us. It gives us a lot of confidence, keeps our confidence, and doesn't push us to be anything we're not. So
I've never felt so much freedom before in a project.
That's great.
So,
Love
it's
to
a
hear
great
it.
feeling, yeah, for sure.
But guys, the next question I have for you, for people maybe who aren't familiar with Dark Divine, and either they come see you on this tour or they see you in future tours, what song would you recommend to a new listener check out to give you guys an idea of your sound, your vibe, all that jazz? Hit 'em with the deets.
for me, I would say The Fear.
Ooh.
I would say The
Ooh.
Fear.
All right.
Fear is very ballady. It's very good.
Ah,
Though.
okay.
I'm gonna say Runaway because
Ooh.
that's my favorite song to play live, and it has a high energy. And it's got a catchy chorus and heavy breakdown, and you can bang your head and get rowdy with it, and that's my jam. So I'm gonna say Runaway.
Runaway always seems to be the song that goes the hardest live too.
Oh, okay.
So-
Okay.
Probably because this is my jam. I'm gonna play a little, I'm gonna play a little.
He just goes in,
Yeah,
so.
exactly. It's hard not to. But
I love that. All right. Well, guys, I'll leave links below. Go check it out. Go give it a listen, and make sure you're up to date on the social media so you don't miss out on a new song when it drops. But the next question I have for you guys is, who got you started out in your respective instrument? Who was like the first person you saw and you're like, I want to do this shit. This is fun. And then who influences your style more currently now? So it's a double-fold question.
I love this question.
Thank you.
So for me, who got me started with guitar would be Billy Joe Armstrong from
Oh.
Green Day.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Let's go.
I would have never learned guitar if it wasn't for him as a musician.
Love it.
And currently, right now, my favorite guitar player, that's a toughie. I would definitely have to say Adam Jones from Tool.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
Very.
Yeah. All right.
I learn a lot from that guitar player.
Nice. All right.
What a nerd.
Tool?
Me, 100% from the beginning was Joey Jordison and
Oh.
from Slipknot. Oh, I know, dude.
Oh,
Like,
don't even
yeah.
get me started.
I can't even go. Like, I was obsessed. Got me all into drums, and ever since then, I've been 100% pedal to the metal with it. And more recently, I'm really influenced by a lot of like these new school like bands and drummers like Josh from the band Spite.
Oh,
They just put out
yes.
that album Dedication of Flesh, and like that the drumming on that album just blows my mind. It
Just
makes
hits.
It makes me want to push myself to kind of like
Oh,
get
yeah.
on that same
The
power.
energy, yeah.
So like him, Mitch from Alpha Wolf.
Oh, yes.
He's so
Woo.
creative and
Clean.
clean, exactly. So that's where I kind of feel myself gravitating towards now.
I feel that. I recently got into Alpha Wolf. I've been going to the gym more recently, and man, if that doesn't help you just like
That'll do it.
get a little extra, give it a little extra, that's what it is. So I absolutely love Alpha Wolf, so I can't agree with you more on that one. But the next question I have for you guys, obviously we're recording this while you're out on the road, but who you guys spin in the van? What type of music are you guys listening to while you're on the next drive?
Whatever Jay is listening to, because
I feel like we've been listening to Siri more than anything.
Really?
Turn left.
Wow. Turn, yeah. You're like, ah.
yeah, no, Jay drives a lot, and so he's usually got actually some crime or horror podcasts. And,
all right, all right.
stories that he listens to a lot. Other than that, we write in silence. I don't know.
We all got
You
our
just
own
all are like-
headphones, or we're
You guys are
watching our
just like
shows,
this. Like, all right, turn. Thank you. All right.
Trying to figure out how to.
or we're napping.
Fair enough.
A lot of naps.
Not naps. Important. Crucial.
Especially for this one.
That's okay.
Dude, I'm
Well,
a
listen.
professional.
You guys seem like professional nappers, honestly. I respect that. As someone who gets a very minimal amount of sleep, okay. Next time we talk, I hope that I can be at least like an average napper, I'm going to work on my skills.
Our last tour, we broke down on the side of the highway for 4 hours, and he slept the entire time, and he didn't wake up until it was done. And he was like, "What's going on, man?"
I didn't know really broke down. I don't know.
He's just like, oh man, why we stop? Oh well.
He's got semis blowing past him at 100 miles per hour.
And meanwhile, he's just like,
Dude, I
this
got
is
a
nice.
sleep mask, and that's it.
Oh,
It's game
okay.
over.
That's game over. You're right. Okay. The sleep mask is important. So that's what I have to do. Buy a sleep mask and then get better at sleeping, So, but the next question I have for you guys is a fun one. If you guys could pick a song to cover, what would it be?
Ooh, I'll let you go first on that
I
one.
don't know, man.
Good song to cover.
Oh, okay.
I think a cool Dark Divine cover would be Head Like a Hole by 9 Inch Nails.
Interesting.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Dude, we're totally. One day we're gonna convince Anthony and everybody else to do some Corn.
Ooh,
Maybe we can do Twist. Yeah.
that would
be
be
cool.
kind of sick.
Corn. Anthony does a great Corn impression. Like, he does really good impressions in general, and we can definitely pull off some Corn. I'd say Corn.
Pull off some Corn. Well, the last question I have for you guys, because currently Bill Murray is rocking in the venue here. I'm kind of sad I know that. But the next question I have for you is, if you guys could pick a dream collaboration, if there was anybody you guys could collaborate on with a Dark Divine song, who would you want to go with?
Motionless in White.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that. Okay.
Oh God, I don't know, man. Spirit Box.
Ooh, that's another good one.
That would be awesome. That's a good one.
That's good. Guys, listen, you go on Twitter, you tag Dark Divine, you tag Spirit Box, you tag Motionless in White.
Do it.
You do collab ? And again, I didn't go to law school. I'm very illiterate sometimes. So, you should definitely tweet that at them. And, if it is on the internet, it's got to be real, right, guys? So
Tweet them, at them, whatever you gotta do.
Yeah. I don't make the
DM
rules.
them, send them letters in the mail.
Yeah, send them letters. Handwritten letter would go a long way, I think. But the next question I have for you guys is, I've been asking this a lot more in my interviews that I've been doing and like online and stuff. But why is music a passion of yours? Why do you like to do it? Why is that something that you would do above anything else?
Music, for me, music has always been what I'm best at, and it says things that I don't know how to say. It speaks volumes that I don't know how to speak.
Sure.
And whenever I have a guitar in my hand and I'm with my band, I feel like I can express myself in ways words can't. So that's what it means to me.
Rehearse that.
I did not.
That was killer. That was on point.
For any reference.
That was on point.
What was the question? Holy shit.
He killed it. Loved that. That was great.
Yeah, no, pretty much what he said. It's just something that I've always been around growing up and has been the only thing that I've consistently can stay focused on. I'm such a ADD, ADHD type of person.
Sure,
that
yeah.
I can't concentrate on anything. I've never been able to concentrate and focus on anything other than drums for this long. So it's just, natural for me.
Music is like, it's a universal language.
Oh, yeah.
It brings people from all over all together in ways that words can't, as I was saying earlier. So,
Yeah, no. And I think it's cool because, I love being a part of this community. Like, I wouldn't trade it for the world. I've been doing this for just about 7 years now, and it's been such a cool experience, and I get to meet bands like yours that I would have never met, If I saw you on the street, I would have never been like,
Right? So
yeah,
many
this seems to be it. But I'm glad you guys are doing great. Obviously, glad you guys signed as a Thriller, and just keep on killing it, man. I mean, it's what you guys are doing right now is definitely something that I wasn't initially this is my wheelhouse, but then I went back and listened to it, and I'm like, no, I get it. This may not be my vibe, but I appreciate what you guys do and why you do it, and I think that if anything makes me appreciate what you guys do a little bit more than the average person. So
thank you, man.
The final thing, because obviously we're getting played out song-wise a little bit here, but
It's a good song.
it's a good song. We're not going to knock it. But where can people find Dark Divine? What do you guys have coming up in the next couple months? And, all that jazz.
We will be going on tour. Right now, we're currently on tour with Limbs.
Woo!
That'll be wrapping up here within the next 2.5 weeks, and then we're home for about 3 weeks, and then we're on another tour with Until I Wake and Catch Your Breath.
Hey.
We'll be doing the northeast, southeast, a little bit of central here and there. You can find us on dark-divine.com, all your exclusive merch there. Dark Divine Official on Instagram.
I think on Twitter.
Dark Divine Official.
Yeah. Anywhere Dark Divine.
Anywhere Dark Divine.
You'll probably find us. Just look for the spooky face.
Yeah.
It's not. I can say with a surety, it's not hard to miss.
It's not.
You very rarely would be like other Dark Divine without face makeup on. So please go check them out. Obviously, they're going out with another audio addiction homie, Catch Your Breath. They're also fantastic. So if you can go out to that tour and it hits your city, go out and see it. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a good one, certainly. And guys, check the links below to go check out Dark Divine. And hopefully new music, new album, something,
Very soon.
I think very soon. So keep posted on social media to go find out what they're doing next. And huge thanks to the guys for coming on and chatting with me for a little bit.
Thank you, man. Been a pleasure.